from beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. This one out quickly to James. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now Jones wants to change it up. Now Jones looking to throw on second down. We'll get that to Charbonnet. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 27 yards there, a first down.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. There's Charbonnet once again. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third and 5. Now Jones. Got him in. It's Tyquan Thornton. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. James has got it, complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 35-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else. And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 31. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. And they'll run on 3rd down with Charbonnet. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Zach Charbonnet with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Dolphins nothing. Jackpots set to kickoff.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Jordan Love ready on first down here. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The sack by the linebacker, Jamin Davis.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Now they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. On the toss to Charbonnet. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing Jones. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Harold Landry able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Jones. Has his man, that's James. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
James now to return it. That one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Jets will take over first and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Here's second and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Jones now from the gun on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Now Jones going to change it up here. And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And we're down to the 41.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 41, here's second down and 8. Again, it's Charbonnet. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 59 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On the give, here's Charbonnet. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Richie James, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets add 6 to their lead. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver is at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 1st and 10, Love. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10.
Here's Love. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll get this off to ETN. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 3rd and 6.
Drill green. Red, cycle. Faster, faster.
Again, it's Love. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
That's good for another.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, green. Yellow. Ready, ready.
Love now on 2nd down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 3rd down, Love. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
At their own 25-yard line.
Slot man moves right. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. 17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively.
There he goes left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now they contend with a second and 12 after the loss.
ETN once more.
Shoves him aside. And he'll take it across midfield down into jet territory. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
To throw now. Here's Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. A little careless with the football. And he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did. And when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands.
He's got a man complete. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Tyquan Thornton.
His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
And that flag accepted.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Steps away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Dolphins with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep now here in Miami.
On second down, Love once more. That's complete right side to Lazard. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Blue striker. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
The ball carried by the wide receiver. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Jones looking to change the play. Charbonnet is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Tyquan Thornton.
His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Jets use the short field to get in for 6.
Point after here coming up. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Jets 31, Dolphins 3.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Handoff running left is Etienne. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing, Love. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Go red.
They'll try and throw for it here. That's to his running back, complete.
And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
On play action. Love to throw.
Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ready up.
Now 2nd and 9.
Trouble, 38.
Play action this time with Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Steel, black. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Drill green. Hey, red.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. He's got room to roam.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Well, give them credit. They're going to stay and fight this out to the end. 4th down, you've got to go for it. And they not only convert, but pick up some good yardage as well.
Love. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Alan Lazard. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And did the Dolphins get it? Yes. Miami football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
1-yard gain brings up
2nd down. Love.
At the 42-yard line.
That is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And this offense on 3rd down today, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard
Toss
line.
left side for Etienne.
Fighting through it, he's got space.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Travis Etienne,
40 yards.
Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jets have got it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now Jones.
He'll get that to Charbonnet.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on third down. Throwing, Jones.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Jones now. They're bringing a blitz. Slant route, and he finds Thornton.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Now Jones wants to change it up.
Jones from the gun on third down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, and obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it.
It got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Dolphins.
Love.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now Love. He's into space past the 25.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Love. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Yellow, go.
Now Love. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Love to throw for it on fourth. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Here's 1st and 10. Going back to Love.
And his throw is incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Blue strike.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
On 3rd down, Love. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
Going for it, here's ETN.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Love looking to throw it.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Love now on 2nd down.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin 4th quarter. You're going.
On 4th down, Love.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Jets are going to get the football back.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
2nd and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Following the interception, Love. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. Well, if you step back and look at this, CD, a pretty impressive victory. Not the best defense in the NFL they were going against, but it is a top 10 defense in this league, and they're pretty sound, but yet they found a way to get it done and get the victory.
Yeah, I got to give